Hello, welcome back to the video series dedicated to the high-level overview of the textbook Understanding Construction Drawings. So this video is about Unit 15, and this is framing systems. So we'll review the following types of framing, such as platform framing, balloon framing, post and beam, and energy saving techniques. So what is important in Unit 16? So there are a few things. LVL, or laminated veneer lumber, is a popular material for girders in light construction because it is strong and available in any length desired. So there are three ways floor joists made of dimension lumber that might be supported by an LVL girder. So the joist can rest on top of the girder. A ledger piece can be nailed along the bottom of the LVL to support the joist, and metal joist hangers can be used. So if I-joists, often called TGIs, which are used for the joist, so they would most likely span the full width of the floor and rest on top of the girder because I-joists are available in greater lengths than dimensional lumber. So let's take a look at a few separate things here. So first one is columns and piers. Then we'll take a look at the girders, and then we'll discuss a little bit about determining the heights of columns and piers. So metal posts called pipe columns are most common supports for girders. However, masonry or concrete piers may be specified. The locations of columns, posts, or piers are given by dimensions to their center lines. When metal or wooden posts are indicated, the only description may be a note on the foundation plan. And this note may give the size and material of the posts only, or it may also specify the kind of bearing plates to be used at the top and bottom of the post. So a bearing plate is a steel plate that provides a flat surface at the top or bottom of the column or post. If the girder is supported by masonry or concrete piers, a special detail may be included to give dimensions and reinforcement details. So again, please refer to the textbook. It is critically important to see the drawings. So the videos are not enough, and definitely check all the diagrams in the textbook. So here you can see that the foundation plan indicates 3-column footings and pipe column at the center. The other components are corbel, concrete slab, an excavated crawl space with polyethylene moisture barrier, metal TYP louver, joist, and concrete footing. So, and there are dimensions, so you can see how that is connected. So let's talk a little bit about girders. Before the total length of the column or height of the piers can be calculated, it is necessary to determine the size of the girder and its relationship to the floor joist. Three types of girders are commonly used in residential construction, and steel beams are often used where strength is a critical factor. Built-up wood girders are constructed on the site. These can consist of 3 or more pieces of 2-inch lumber nailed together with staggered joints to form larger beams. Laminated veneer lumber, or LVL, is popular for use as girders. LVL is an engineered lumber that is made by gluing layers of veneer together. These beams can be manufactured in almost any size. They're very strong because lumber defects can be eliminated and all the grain runs in the best possible direction. The sizes and specs for girders are specified by an engineer or architect using tables are 601.7, 1, 2, and 3 of the IRC or International Residential Code. The notes commonly found on the foundation plan indicating the type and size of girder to be used. So again, there is a picture, please refer to that and you can see how that is connected. So when we want to determine the height of columns and piers, there are a few important factors here. So the length of the columns or height of the piers depends on how the joist will be attached to the girder. The floor joist may rest directly on top of the girder or may be butted against the girder so that the top surface of the floor joist is flush with the top surface of the girder. And you can see there are a few diagrams here. And also there is a green note, which is a nice part about that, about this textbook. Actually, there is a green note about the LVL, so that is a sustainable product. When we want to find the height of the columns or piers, first we need to determine the dimension from the basement floor to the finished first floor. Then we subtract from the dimension the depth of the first floor, including all of the framing and the girder. Then add the distance from the top of the basement floor to the bottom of the column, and the result equals to the height of the column or pier. So, and there are calculations here, so please take a look if you would like to see how that is done. So also there are a few sections that will help you understand how that is constructed. And that was it for Unit 16. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in Unit 17.